we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here with me again today. It's a beautiful sunny day, so I'm in the greatest mood ever. It says it's going to be a high of 21 degrees, and we have not had 21-degree weather in many months here in Toronto. So I'm going to take you on a what I eat in a day again, because these are my favorite videos to make. I have a really busy work day today. I'm actually headed out for a meeting at 9:15, and luckily this client wants to do our meeting while we go on a walk. Like, how perfect is that? That never happens. So I'm in my athletic wear, which is awesome. Anyway, when we get back, we are going to make some breakfast. I think I'm craving kind of like a nice green smoothie this morning. I'm not always the biggest smoothie gal, but when the weather starts to change, yeah, I like a good smoothie. So all of the recipes are plant-based as always, since this is all vegan cooking on this channel. And the majority, if not all of the recipes, are actually going to be gluten-free because, as I mentioned in a previous video, my daughter has been diagnosed with celiac. And I know she's not the only one out there that's looking for great plant-based recipes that are celiac friendly. So if they aren't celiac friendly, then I will offer you a way to substitute whatever ingredient it is that I'm using to make it a gluten-free recipe. So, all right, let's go ahead and get our day started. I've got to get to a meeting, and I will see you for breakfast. I'm back now, and that was absolutely lovely. Usually when I meet clients like in their house or at their office and we're just kind of sitting for a long time, and don't get me wrong, that's lovely too. One of my favorite things about the job that I do is that I do interact with people kind of all day long. But this was such a nice change for this client to have suggested that, hey, why don't we go for a walk since we live in the same neighborhood and discuss everything I need to discuss while we're out getting some steps in. Like, what a spectacular idea. I'm definitely going to be recommending this to some of my other clients who I have annual meetings with, but I am really hungry now and I'm still craving a smoothie, so I'm going to make a green smoothie. And actually, one thing I wanted to talk about was the type of greens that I use in my smoothie. And the green that I really love in my smoothie is kale. Now, full disclosure, I am a plant-based eater, but I'm not a big lover of the taste of kale. I love what it does for me, but if you freeze your kale, you wash and freeze it ahead of time, you can't taste it in your smoothies. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this now, and then I'm gonna get back to work. tastes like a treat. All right, I'm gonna get to work now. It's lunchtime now, and I'm gonna make a kind of like a Nourish bowl, because I make a Nourish bowl pretty much every day for lunch. But my protein of choice today is going to be roasted lentils. If you have never roasted lentils before, you are totally missing out. I'm not a big lentil fan, but I really like them roasted. They make just kind of like a nice crunchy topping for bowls and salads. I also have sweet potato, I have broccoli. I try to eat broccoli most days of the week. Broccoli, beans, and greens are 3 foods I try to eat every single day. So yeah, we're gonna do some roasted broccoli, roasted sweet potato, roasted lentils, and either quinoa or noodles or salad or something. But I also have more of that green goddess sauce that I made in my last video, and that will go really nicely on this. So, all right, let's go roast up some lentils. Well, there's my lunch. Really colorful, as always. It's a little bit fallish, actually, with the sweet potato and the broccoli. On top, I just put some of that green goddess sauce that I made the other day. And I actually didn't put a grain. I actually didn't feel like quinoa, because I'm gonna have noodles or something for dinner. So anyway, I'm gonna go and enjoy this. These are my favorite lentils right here, these crispy lentils. I really recommend you try it if you are not a fan of lentils. So it is 3:30, and I'm gonna prepare a little snack for myself, but also for my daughter, who's gonna walk in the door any minute from school. And this is my favorite snack. I love the summer and spring for a lot of reasons, but the main reason is because of the juicy watermelon that starts to hit the shops in the neighborhood that I live in. So we're gonna prepare this snack, do some more work, and then start getting ready to prepare dinner, because I have to get my daughter over to gymnastics tonight. I am gonna make a dessert that I'm gonna enjoy way after dinner, but I wanna make it now because it has to sit in the fridge for a few hours. It's just my vegan Snicker bars. It's essentially just dates, peanut butter, peanuts, some sea salt, and some melted chocolate. So we are gonna make it now, put it in the fridge. We're gonna enjoy it after our dinner tonight. So I just showed you how to make the Snickers, put them in the fridge and everything, and totally forgot that I like to add some more peanuts to the top. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So it may not be as pretty a video this way, but I don't want you to miss out on the peanuts on the top. So we're gonna add this, we're gonna put it back in the fridge until the chocolate hardens. I am gonna make a stir fry for dinner using some edamame for protein and fiber, this red bell pepper for some color and for some nutrients, tofu for some more protein, and we're gonna do rice noodles instead of soba noodles, which is what I was originally gonna do, simply just because this meal is for me and my daughter, and because she can't have any gluten at all. I don't even want to risk contamination by doing separate noodles for me, separate noodles for her. It's just easier if we eat the same thing when she's here. And then I also recipe tested this miso stir fry sauce in the middle of the week. It's my second attempt at it, and this one actually turned out pretty good. So I will have the recipe on cashews-and-carrots.com if you want to learn how to make this, but it's just a few really simple ingredients. Anyway, this is going to be a very quick and easy meal. Nothing crazy gourmet, but I want to show you how simple it can be to put together a weeknight dinner. We got frozen veg, so we didn't have to do any prep there. This only requires some cutting. The sauce was made on the weekend, so we didn't even have to worry about that. Tofu is the main thing that you're gonna really have to prep other than cutting the bell pepper, and that's just opening the package and cutting it into cubes. Really not a big deal. And then the noodles, we're going to pour over some hot water so that they can get kind of, loose, and then we'll mix them into our stir fry veg. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, I know it's not very pretty, but it does taste really, really delicious. I recommend adding broccoli in this stir fry as well. It actually works really, really well, and mushrooms work really well. I just didn't have either of those today. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my dinner, and then I've got to drive my daughter to gymnastics, and I'll see you for dessert in a little bit. I am going to put on the hockey game now. Not always the biggest hockey fan, but it's playoff season. So, and I'm a Canadian. I'm gonna enjoy my delicious, plant-based, whole food, vegan Snickers. These, if you try nothing else of the recipes that I am gonna post from this video, try these and make a large batch and serve them to your friends because they are epic. Anyway, I'm gonna watch the hockey game now. I'm gonna enjoy my treat, probably make a tea, and then go to bed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.